I tend to be pretty positive on this channel. Generally, when I talk about Touhou, I talk about something I like. But there are parts of Touhou that I do not like, so I thought I'd talk about one of those things today. My least favorite Touhou song. But I'm not going to try to convince you that the song is bad. Instead, I'm going to try to figure out why I don't like it so I can learn more about my own tastes. This is The Fairy's Adventurous Tale, and the version from Trojan Green Asteroid is my least favorite Touhou song. I think it's a pretty boring song, but just saying that on its own isn't enough. I want to know why I think it's boring. Well, first, context. This song originates from Strange and Bright Natural Deity, where it's meant to be the theme of the fairies going about daily life. And in that sense, it does work. But there's other relaxing songs I like more. Spring-Lang Colorful Path is probably my favorite relaxing Touhou song. I think the piano is a lot more soothing than the bass of Fairy's Tale, and the overall melody sticks in my head more. So, Fairy's Tale would not be my first choice for a relaxing song. But the version I'm talking about specifically is the Trojan Green Asteroid version. This album's full of dynamic songs about space, and uses its instruments to fit the vibe. Meanwhile, we have a song from the fairy manga, Barely Changed. So, it sticks out. And in regards to this album, I don't really like that. To give some credit though, it does at least match the vibe of Renko and Mary exploring the greenery of an abandoned space station. Okay, but beyond context, what specifically don't I like about this track? Well, upon thinking, I realized a lot of my favorite Touhou songs have extremely strong and memorable intros. For one song, the intro's Proud Zoompits introduce a chicken in dramatic fashion. For another, the intro builds up the spectacle of an upside-down castle. But for Fairy's Tale, the intro is very subdued, and it builds up to the other instruments extremely gradually. Another thing I don't particularly like about this song is its emphasis on the bass. I don't know. For Touhou, this specific instrument has never really stuck out to me, and none of my top 10 feature the bass that prominently. Knockwhite here on Twitter has also said that he doesn't really like how Touhou's bass line sounds with chords on them. It's funny because the bass isn't actually in the song that much, but it personally drags the intro of the song down for me a ton. I tend to like songs that change pretty dramatically, like they're telling a story. Chinese Tea hits so many different sections as you listen to it, and each section is iconic in its own right. If you asked multiple Touhou fans to hum Chinese Tea, there's a good chance that they'll each hum a different part. You've got the intro. Then you have the piano. And then you have what I call happiness time. Fairy's Tale does have multiple sections, but none of them stick in my mind. I think a part of that is because the sections often repeat before you can hear the next one. Chinese Tea, meanwhile, does repeat the intro, but it does it right at the start and with a lot more instruments. And the intro's repetition on its second loop is done to sync up with the boss. I talked about context already, but context also ties into how a song makes me feel. A lot of my favorite Touhou songs capture extreme emotions. When I listen to the ground's colors yellow, I feel pumped up, like I'm ready to take on any challenge. My favorite Touhou song, Heartfelt Fancy, sounds so isolated and somber. It reflects Satori's state underground. I don't really feel anything from Fairy's Tale. Well, aside from boredom. There's another thing I wanted to bring up. I tend not to care for remixes of this song either, especially ones that stay close to the original. The fan game Scarlet Curiosity features a remix of Fairy's Tale that I like more than the original. It has this cool piano intro, and it uses instruments I like more. But I still don't like this remix too much. To me, this is a better version of the song Zoom made, and captures the same vibe. But I don't really care for the vibe. So yeah, I did not care for the Fairy's Adventurous Tale. But you know what? Some other people do. I asked some people about this song on the Touhou Game Dev server. Kuranto likes how chill this song is, and its consistent mood. Crew Elixir thinks this song is pleasant to listen to and has an easy-to-follow melody. And for Solaris, this is one of their favorite songs on any Touhou music CD. Again, I am not here to argue the song is bad. Instead, I just wanted to figure out why I don't like it. I like songs with strong intros, songs that are dynamic, and songs that make me feel strong emotions. This song doesn't hit any of those marks for me. I also don't like its emphasis on bass, and how different it sounds from the rest of Trojan Green Asteroid. Because of all of those things, I don't like this song. But I do like that I was able to figure all that out. No, we shouldn't treat our own opinions on things as fact. But just because you don't like something doesn't mean you can't explore why you don't like it. I learned more about my own musical tastes, so now I can be more nuanced when I look at other music. I can know why I don't like a song faster, or try to find songs I do like by looking for songs that aren't like Fairy's Tale. So, I want to end with this question. Are there any Touhou songs you don't like, and can you articulate why you don't like them? Please leave your answer in the comments. I'm super interested to read them. In any case, I hope this video was interesting. Thanks for watching.